All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back. It is Harmless Dave here, talking real music in real time for real people just like you and just like me. This relationship between Michael Anthony and Eddie Van Halen is interesting because according to Michael Anthony, at the end of Eddie's life, they hadn't spoken and they were, still not reconciled from the days where Anthony was kind of exiled from the band. Valerie Bertinelli claims that, Eddie wanted Wolfie in this new version of Van Halen, reunited version, but without Michael Anthony. And a lot of fans to this day still feel as though that shouldn't have happened. I can see both sides of it. I'm thinking you bring your kid in, but you keep the band the way it is. Give Wolfgang a shot on rhythm guitar or something like that. Sammy used to play rhythm guitar up there. He's a good rhythm guitarist, so you could have taught your son how to do that and keep Michael Anthony up there on bass. But obviously there was something more to it. And the thing that kind of bugs me is that none of these interviewers really dig into that. Former Van Halen bassist Michael Anthony was asked by Chad Tyson of the Portland rock station 105.9 The Brew to name his favorite memory of the band's legendary guitarist Eddie Van Halen. Michael responded just that he was a very humble guy. He never let the fame or the stardom or all the accolades that he acquired playing guitar go to his head. He always just considered himself a guy who played guitar, and that was really special about him. Asked if he has talked to Eddie's son, Wolfgang, in the months following the guitarist's death, Michael said, "I've texted with him a couple of times," which I think, again, the interviewers, because I know I read this in another article, the interviewers are asking the same questions. And it's, again, a missed opportunity. I haven't actually talked with him. I wanted to kind of let the family have their privacy. He says, "I briefly spoke with Alex," which we know, but everything is good. It's really cool that Wolfgang did his solo song Distance. I wish him the best of luck with the Mammoth WVH album. It's a hard time right now for somebody to come out with a new album, a new band, or whatever, but I know he'll do well with it when he can get it all out there. My advice to Wolfgang would be, find someone on TikTok who wants to do a skateboard video or something, In November, Wolfgang revealed that Eddie had contemplated a kitchen sink tour, which we already know. So, again, I'm not trying to bash the folks in the iHeartMedia world. I don't know if all these radio stations are owned by the same company. My guess is they are. And they have lame interviews. So you and Ed hadn't reconciled, Michael. What do you think it was that was going on between you and Ed? Why do you think Ed didn't reach out to you a long time ago? That's the question you ask. Just one. You can ask these other softball questions and, just, you might want to ask some kind of historical questions, about, did you sense there was any tension in this group prior to you leaving and blah, blah, blah. But this to me just is, it's repetitive. It's kind of lazy. It's good, though, that I think Michael has made peace with the situation, and he wasn't necessarily treated all that well back in those days. And the fact that he didn't reconcile and he wanted to reconcile, I think shows that he's a real class act, and fans know it. This is a guy who stepped on his leg one time backstage at a Chicken Foot concert. I stepped on Michael Anthony's leg. So that's my... I was trying to get to my place in the photograph, and I was way in the back. And Michael was like one row down, and I was kind of like doing this to try to get in the photo. So good times, good guy, all of those guys. Chad Smith, obviously Sammy Hagar in the room. It was just a great time. Joe Satriani walks in, he's just all sheepish like, and I'm like, that's Joe Satriani. And he was just so nice. Everybody was great. That was the epitome of a humble supergroup. And Michael Anthony, a great guy. So in any event, it would be nice to know what the big thing was. But, people have speculated that managers come between band members. Sammy Hagar talked about how management starts to whisper things to Eddie that, hey, Sammy he's getting too much publicity. You need to get out there and steal it back. So who knows what the deal was with Michael Anthony. It might have been that just Michael and Sammy were good buds, and maybe that relationship was, threatening to Eddie. I don't understand why that would be, but in any event, another kind of lame interview with Michael Anthony. Not that he did anything wrong. It's just everything you read. It's like, here's a rehash of the rehash that we just rehashed. So in any event, that's my video, and I'll stick to it for now. My name is Dave. Thanks for watching. Don't forget Patreon, folks, for $1 a month. What a deal. Musical perks. If you get on over there, you get some archives that I've compiled from various years that a lot of my constituents enjoy. A little on the soft rock side, so just be aware of that if you join. It's not, headbanging stuff. I may continue the series and do the louder stuff from that time frame. Might be interesting, but those are very time consuming. In any event, Patreon and of course watching the videos, a big help. Subscribing and then hitting that bell for notifications on new videos. Thanks to all the patrons and everybody in this new year. New year, new attitude? Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. All right. Talk to you soon.